9 of the second run of 100 Days. I'm Ox, and this is where I take at least 30 minutes out of every day to work on my independent comic, I Never Forgot, about a drifter wanting to accomplish one last goal before he can pass along happily. And yesterday, for sure, was a busy one. I turned on my computer, hoped and prayed that I get the line work scanned in, and I was very successful. I have one page to fix up. I'm going to shoot that off to a friend so he can do his Photoshop magic, but other than that, it was a huge success. Got all 23 pages scanned in. There's one page that I do freehand, so the third issue will be 24 pages as well. I have all the line work scanned in, so coloring process starts tomorrow. I'm going to be working on printing them off today while I work on these videos, putting them together and whatnot. Pretty much how probably at least half my day is going to be taken, just because the videos take a while to make. But after that, I'm going to use that last half of today to work on painting the issue 4 cover and variant. Got it designed up last night. Pretty stoked how it turned out. I'm excited to see the fruition of it, for sure. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about creators. If you don't know the show Hit Record, Joseph Gordon-Levitt basically put together this whole premise where he took people who watched the show and creators and just did giant collaborations with them all. He socketed $50,000 of every episode's budget to pay everybody that helps with the show. So if a little bit of a song is used, you get paid. If a illustration is used, you get paid. If an animation is used, you get paid. So he's on the second season now. Like, it's probably about halfway through. It might be, I think it's about halfway through right now. But the show's fantastic. I'll put a link to the first episode. I'm pretty sure the first episode's on YouTube. It's on Pivot TV, which used to be IFC, I think. I could be very wrong, but hopefully I'll get correct information before I post this, but I doubt it. But anyway, I was watching a interview of his yesterday, and he had this really awesome quote. He attributes it to Walt Disney, but I'm attributing it to Joseph Gordon-Levitt because he really is the guy behind the mask. He said, we don't make movies to make money, we make money to make movies. And it's so indicative of how I am living my life right now. I'm not necessarily making this story to get rich. I am making this story so I can continue making this story. Every book or every issue I go to kickstart is only to cover the printing costs. Normally I scrape by that number and it's good to go, and I can move on to the next one. The idea with that is I will use it to fuel this story, and if there's nobody that wants to read it, I mean, the story won't get made. It's pretty much as easy as that. I mean, it's still gonna get made. I will just continue on with the next issue, and then I'll tie that and the next issue together for printing costs, which almost happened for the third and fourth, just because I'm so far ahead on 3. The Kickstarter for that is going to go live next week. I've just got to figure out some basics, how I want to structure it, the different tiers I want to use. But yeah, with this whole mentality of the Hit Record show, I am that creator. I want people to know this story, but I can't tell this story if nobody wants to know it. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it can stand on its own. I'm making it prove itself time and time again, and it's only getting better, which means the art's getting better, the story is filling itself in, and it's becoming more than just a story. I'm trying to give a really authentic take on a few things that have happened in my life, different emotions and whatnot. So yeah, that's what's going on with me today. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the issue. Along with the first issue, it's a lot of setup. There's very little background done up because I wanted to give it that aesthetic that there was no really time or place that these events took place. It was just that they happened. And without the background, it's almost as if it's in that white room at the Matrix where all this stuff is just things you need to know that sets up this world. So yeah, the Drifter, it's his adventure, trying to accomplish one last goal before he passed happily. The Drifter does have a name. It does come up in the comics later down the line. I'm kind of holding off. The way it came about is sort of organic that I just kind of want to leave it at that. I might throw his name out once I start working on the 4th issue. We'll see though. I might make it through this 100 days too without even mentioning it. So that's a little tease. If you get the 3rd issue though, you will know. So yeah, there's that. I've got to deliver the 2 last issue 2s bundles from Kickstarter, and that is going to be clear and taken care of. I'm going to work on these videos, put them together, as well as get the line work printed off so I can start coloring tomorrow, and then it's back to painting. I'm going to be trying to not only get those the covers for 4 done, but also do those couple paintings for Kickstarter. I've got a couple good ideas. I kind of want to go over it with the person that the paintings are going to be for, and which is one of the books that I have to deliver later today. So that's what's going on today. Let's see. Is there anything else that I can... yeah, I'm going to be doing up... I'll put the 3rd issue cover on Society 6 as well. I'm going to switch over my Facebook art page to reflect the 3rd issue being worked on right now. And then, yeah, so a lot of computer work today. I'm sure I will be hating the computer by the next few hours, which you probably won't see this till late at night. A couple new people to the hundreds. I want to give a shout out to Thomas Clemens for sure. He does whiteboards on the weekend where he draws his character behind him and whatnot. But he has a lot of good, useful information for digital artists. I wish I was doing digital so I could actually utilize some of his information, but I've earmarked a few of them that I will be definitely going back once I transition over to digital. He does a comic strip. My words aren't working anymore today. He does a comic strip. I want to say daily, but it might be just a couple times a week. Called Robot Friday. Check out his stuff. Check out Robot Friday. RobotFriday.com, I believe, is the website. Another person just started it is Dark and Mar. Welcome Sandy to the group. Looking forward to seeing more stuff from her. Checked out a few of her videos yesterday. I'll probably be working through the rest of them today while I'm painting and getting caught up with everybody else's runs of hundreds. As far as I know, Mike Emirates and Thomas Clemens are about the only ones doing the daily 100-day videos right now, besides Dark and Mar. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's a few that are blogging about their days and whatnot. But yeah, check out their stuff. Thanks for checking out my stuff. Hope to have some very exciting things for you in the next few days and whatnot. I'll be throwing up the variants and regular covers for 3 on my website, or on my art page on Facebook. That's going to do it for me, though. I will check in with you for day 10 tomorrow. I will be updating a lot of things with... I'll probably throw my video for the 10th day of the inking on my Instagram account. All my social sites are Samurai Ox if you want to find me. Feel free to. I'm very friendly. I like making new friends. And I will check in with you for day 10 tomorrow. Peace.
Got a feeling you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You're so sardonic, so you